Welcome to VenueOps Cloud, the all-in-one platform built for marquees, banquet halls, wedding lawns, farmhouses, and event venues. Whether you run a single hall or a multi-venue business, VenueOps helps you manage inquiries, bookings, catering, quotes, payments, and day of operations from one modern dashboard. This is the public marketing site where new customers discover the platform, explore features, and sign up for a trial. As we scroll down, you can see the core value proposition. VenueOps covers your entire event business workflow, from the first inquiry to the final invoice. Trusted by venue operators worldwide, the platform replaces spreadsheets, WhatsApp chaos, and disconnected tools with a single source of truth. Each feature card highlights a module you will see inside the admin dashboard: CRM, calendar, catering menus, payments, staff, inventory, and automated messaging. The pricing section shows flexible plans for growing venue businesses. Use the ROI calculator to estimate how much time and revenue you can recover by centralizing bookings and follow-ups. For larger groups or white-label resellers, the contact sales form connects directly with the VenueOps team. Common questions about onboarding, integrations, and support are answered right on the landing page. When a prospect is ready, they click Get Started and move to registration, which we will cover next. But first, let's see what their own customers experience on a branded public venue website. This is a tenant's branded public website, fully white-labeled with their logo, colors, and venue portfolio. Your clients, couples, corporates, families, land here to browse spaces and send inquiries. Notice the professional hero section, venue imagery, and clear calls to action. Browse venues and request a quote. Everything reflects the branding configured in admin settings. The venues page lists every publishable space, marquees, banquet halls, lawns, and more. Each card shows capacity, starting price, and venue type. Customers can compare options and click through to a detailed venue page. This content is managed entirely from the Admin Venues module. No developer needed. On the venue detail page, visitors see a photo gallery, amenities, capacity, packages, and live availability. This builds trust before they inquire. The calendar reflects real-time holds and confirmed bookings from the admin calendar engine, preventing double bookings on the back end. Customers can book online with date, guest count, and package selection, or send a quick inquiry for custom events. When they submit, a new lead is created automatically in the CRM pipeline. The sales team receives the inquiry instantly and can follow up with a quote, all without manual data entry. Many tenants also place a general inquiry form on their homepage. Every submission flows into VenueOps as a structured lead with contact details, event type, and preferred date, ready for your sales team to qualify and convert. New venue businesses sign up from the registration page. They enter their business name, URL slug, owner name, email, and password. VenueOps creates a dedicated tenant workspace with isolated data, true multi-tenant SaaS security. After registration, the owner is signed in automatically and lands on the dashboard to start setup. Returning users sign in with email and password. The login page matches the modern VenueOps brand: clean, responsive, and mobile-friendly. Role-based access control ensures each team member only sees the modules relevant to their job: sales, operations, kitchen, finance, or management. Welcome to the admin dashboard, your command center. On first login, new users see a guided tutorial card and can launch an interactive product tour. The tour highlights key sidebar modules so your team knows exactly where to go. You can replay the tutorial anytime from the tutorial button in the header. Let's explore each area in detail. The dashboard shows real-time KPIs, total revenue collected, outstanding invoices, pipeline value from open quotes, lead conversion rate, open leads, upcoming events, venue occupancy, and confirmed bookings. Below the stats, trend charts visualize revenue and booking patterns. Owners check this daily to spot problems and opportunities. Recent leads and upcoming events give your team a quick action list. Click any lead to open the full record. Click View All to jump to the pipeline or calendar. This is designed for busy venue managers who need answers in seconds, not minutes. In admin venues, you create and manage every bookable space. Add marquees, halls, lawns, and farmhouses with photos, capacity, amenities, pricing rules, and packages. Published venues appear instantly on your public site. Unpublished venues stay internal for planning. Adding a new venue takes minutes. Enter name, slug, type, capacity, and location, then upload photos and publish. Multi-branch operators can manage dozens of venues under one tenant account with strict data isolation. The leads module is your CRM pipeline. Every inquiry starts in the lead pipeline. This is your sales command center, a Kanban board that tracks every inquiry from first contact to won or lost. At the top, you see pipeline stats, total leads, active deals, wins, and win rate. Below that, cards are grouped by stage: new, contacted, qualified, quoted, won, and lost. Not every inquiry comes from your website. Phone calls and referrals need to be logged too. Click New Lead in the top right corner. VenueOps opens the manual entry form so nothing gets lost on a sticky note or spreadsheet. Start with who called. First name and last name are required. Everything else helps your team follow up faster. Add email for proposals and reminders, phone for SMS and WhatsApp, and company if it's a corporate event. You only need to type this once. The same contact data carries through to quotes and bookings later. After a lead create opened a lead detail page, the command center for a single inquiry. This is where your sales team qualifies prospects, communicates with clients, builds quotes, and moves deals through the pipeline. Everything about one customer and one event lives on this screen. No switching between spreadsheets, WhatsApp, and email. Let's walk through every section. At the top, Back to Leads returns you to the Kanban pipeline without losing your place. The header shows the client's full name and their current pipeline status: new, contacted, qualified, quoted, won, or lost, displayed as a color-coded badge for instant recognition. Below the name, you see the company name or individual, the numeric lead score, and which sales rep owns this inquiry. If AI scoring has run, a short explanation appears here. For example, why this lead is rated strong, average, or low, so the rep knows whether to prioritize a same-day callback. 2 quick actions sit in the top right corner. AI Score reanalyzes this lead using artificial intelligence, looking at guest count, budget, event type, source, and engagement, then updates the score gauge instantly. Use this after a phone call when you learn new details. The PDF button exports a professional lead summary document, perfect for printing, sharing with management, or attaching to internal approvals. One click generates a formatted PDF without copying data into Word. The lead scorecard shows a visual gauge from 0 to 100. Green means strong, high conversion potential, prioritize immediately. Amber means average, follow up within 24 hours. Red means low, may need nurturing or disqualification. This score powers sorting on the pipeline board and batch AI scoring from the leads list. Sales managers use it in morning stand-ups to decide who gets called first. The contact and inquiry panel captures all essential inquiry details. It provides click-ready shortcuts for quick outreach, alongside the event type, date, guest count, and venue. It tracks the lead source for marketing ROI and displays the budget range, helping reps quickly qualify affordability. The Quick Action toolbar is your communication launcher, designed for speed during live calls. Email opens the Outreach Composer pre-filled with the client's email address. WhatsApp and text SMS do the same for the phone number. Buttons stay disabled if contact details are missing, preventing accidental blank sends. Send Reminder uses AI to draft and dispatch a polite follow-up, ideal when a lead has gone quiet for a few days. Send Offer uses AI to generate a promotional or package offer message, perfect for seasonal campaigns or last-minute availability. Every send is logged automatically in the Activity tab. Full audit trail, no lost conversations. Below the toolbar, 4 tabs organize the rep's workflow. Activity is the message history timeline. Chat is a live conversation view for back and forth with the client. Outreach is the full compose screen for emails and texts with templates and AI. Notes is the internal team notebook, visible only to staff, never sent to the client. Let's explore each one. The Activity tab logs every email, SMS, and WhatsApp chronologically. Each row displays the channel, delivery status, and a message preview. Clicking any row opens the detail dialog for full visibility into addresses, templates, and integration errors. With full HTML for emails and plain text for messages, your entire team shares a unified history without searching personal inboxes. The Chat tab presents a live conversation view, similar to a messaging app. Messages refresh automatically every few seconds, and real-time updates stream in when the client replies. Sales reps use this during active negotiations, reading the thread without leaving the lead record. It's the same data as Activity, but optimized for dialogue rather than audit review. The Outreach tab is your full Compose workspace. Select a template to autofill content and switch channels between email, SMS, and WhatsApp seamlessly. For advanced speed, click AI Draft, available if AI integration is active in your package, to instantly generate a personalized follow-up using the lead's name, event, and pipeline stage. The rep simply reviews and hits send, cutting follow-up time from 10 minutes to under 60 seconds while keeping a human in the loop. Notes are strictly internal and client invisible. Saving a note instantly timestamps it with the author's name, stacking history chronologically so any rep can catch up instantly. Unlike the sidebar summary field, this tab is built for detailed, ongoing logs. The right sidebar controls pipeline progression, letting you move leads through stages from new to won or lost. Changes sync instantly with your Kanban board. The assign to drop-down routes ownership to specific reps, while the sidebar notes field holds a quick running summary. Once you confirm the client's fit, clicking Mark Qualified promotes the lead with a single tap, instantly unlocking the quote builder below. From the lead sidebar, qualified inquiries become real events. Enter the event name, date, guest count, and service style, then click Create Event and Build. Quote, lead data carries over automatically. If events already exist, they appear here with date, guest count, and quote total. Click any event to open the full record. Let's build the quote. Welcome to the Quote Builder, where your event details are already pre-filled. Simply select a venue to auto-load the base fee, then pick a menu package with per-guest pricing. Adjust guest counts and service styles, apply discounts, and easily add custom flat fee or per-guest line items like decor. The live breakdown updates instantly, calculating automated slab pricing, taxes, service charges, and deposit balances on the fly. Finally, hit Create Quote to save a version proposal and jump straight to the event page, ready for the client. In Event Page, your central deal hub displaying client, venue, and detailed quote breakdowns side by side. From here, you can email the proposal instantly using Send to Client, create a fresh revision with new quote version, or generate a branded download PDF for print or WhatsApp. Once approved, you can easily share the customer portal, track invoices, and click Day of Operations to instantly hand over checklists and tasks to your ops team, taking you from lead to event day execution with zero duplicate data entry. The Day of Operations workspace is where sales seamlessly hands off to your delivery team, packing everything you need into 3 core tabs. The run sheet provides a minute-by-minute checklist from setup to teardown, allowing you to generate defaults, add custom tasks, and check them off in real time. The Crew tab handles staffing by assigning roles, managing shift times, and tracking staff check-ins on arrival. Finally, the Prep list automatically scales ingredient requirements to your guest count, highlighting stock shortfalls and updating inventory the moment prep is consumed, ensuring a flawless event day with zero friction. The Events page serves as your production calendar, grouping all confirmed functions by month for seamless operational planning. Each row displays critical details like event name, venue, guest count, and quote totals at a glance, with quick options to export for weekly meetings. Clicking any event opens its full detail page, letting you manage client info, track invoices, or jump straight into Day of Operations for run sheets, crew scheduling, and kitchen prep lists, keeping your entire workflow interconnected. This is the Bookings page, every venue reservation and online inquiry in one list. You see the event name, venue, date, guest count, client name, and status badge. Confirmed bookings lock the date so the same hall cannot be double booked. Bookings are not created on this page directly. They come from your public venue website. When a customer fills the book online form with date, guests, and contact details, VenueOps creates an inquiry booking here automatically. A matching lead is also added to your CRM. So first publish your venues, share the public link, and inquiries will start appearing in this list. Each card is one reservation. Click to open full details. Use Calendar for the visual view or export the list for reports. Inside the booking, you see event dates, guest count, client contact, and a link back to the original lead. Use actions to move the booking forward, pending awaiting payment, confirming checks availability and blocks the date. Status history logs every change for your team. The booking calendar shows every reservation and block date across all venues in one view, the fastest way to see if a hall is free on a wedding weekend. Filter by a single venue or view all locations together. Switch between month and week and navigate dates with the arrows. List view takes you back to the bookings table. The campaigns page is your marketing hub. Run email and SMS outreach, generate AI copy, sync with MailChimp, and capture leads from Meta and Google Ads. Every campaign shows as a card with channel, status, lead count, and schedule. Click New Campaign, give it a name like Spring Wedding Promo, and choose Email, SMS, or Multi-Channel. Create opens the campaign workspace where you add leads, write copy, and send. Integrations links to settings if you need MailChimp, Meta, or Google tokens first. Inside the campaign builder, you have 4 main areas to execute your marketing. First, use AI email copy to instantly generate subject lines and bodies via OpenAI. Second, use ad platform linking to paste Meta or Google form IDs, allowing leads to enter your campaign automatically via webhooks. Third, manage your campaign leads, which populate manually from your pipeline or automatically from live ads, while staying fully connected to your main CRM module. Finally, use Send to blast SMS, WhatsApp, or sync with MailChimp. Just flip the status from draft to active when you're ready to go live. Create a campaign, add leads, generate AI copy, connect your ads, and send, all from one place. That is VenueOps campaign marketing for venue and event businesses. Welcome to your customer directory, the central hub for all your contacts and repeat clients. While you can add customers manually, most are created automatically through new leads, public venue bookings, or marketing campaigns. Use the search bar to instantly find anyone by name, email, or company. Each customer card displays real-time contact details, active leads, and invoices at a glance, featuring a repeat badge to quickly spot loyal clients. Simply hover and click View Profile to open their complete history. For walk-ins or referrals, use the Add Customer form to manually input their name, email, phone, company, and internal notes. First and last names are required. Once you fill in the details and click Create Customer, you'll land straight on their profile, ready to link future events and invoices instantly. The customer profile is your single source of truth, letting you update client contact details and internal notes anytime. On the right, you can see every event and invoice tied to this contact. A single click jumps you directly to their quotes, operational run sheets, or billing records. From lead progression to booking history, this profile brings everything together, giving you a complete view of your client relationships and repeat business. The events page serves as your production calendar, grouping all confirmed functions month by month for easy tracking. While new accounts start empty, events populate automatically the moment you qualify a lead and click Create Event and Build Quote. From the sidebar or when a customer books directly through your public venue website. Each row displays critical details like date, guest count, venue, quote totals, and status badges at a glance. Simply click any event row to open its full detail page, keeping your entire sales and operations workflow perfectly synchronized. Clicking any event opens your complete workspace. The header displays the event name, date, guest count, and status, with client contact and venue details placed side by side. The quote and payment section tracks every line item, tax, and balance due. From here, you can email proposals via Send to Client, generate invoices, or share the customer portal link for online payments. Finally, at the bottom, you'll find Day of Operations, which, as we showed earlier in this video, handles your run sheets, staffing, and kitchen prep lists. This completes the entire life cycle, from lead and quote to invoicing and flawless execution. Open Operations from the sidebar. This is Day of Operations, the module your team uses when an event is approaching and you need to execute, not sell. The subtitle says it clearly: run sheets, crew scheduling, and prep lists for upcoming events. Sales lives in leads and events. Operations is where kitchen, service, and floor staff plan the actual day, who works which shift, what tasks happen when, and what ingredients you need from inventory. In the top right, you'll see Staff Schedule, a calendar view of crew shifts across all events. Think of operations as your run-of-show command center for everything happening on site. If you see no upcoming events, that's expected on a fresh account or before you've built the event pipeline. This page does not create events on its own. It only lists events that already exist in the system and meet two conditions. The event date is in the future and the event is not canceled or completed. So if you have no events yet, or every event is in the past, or all are marked completed, this screen stays empty. Here's how to get data on this page step by step. First, go to Leads, qualify a prospect, and click Create Event and Build Quote that creates an event linked to the customer, or let a customer book on your public venue page, which can create an event automatically. Make sure the event has a future date. Once that event exists, come back to Operations. It should appear as a card with the event name, date, guest count, venue, and client name. You do not need to manually confirm the event for it to show here. Any active upcoming event qualifies. The empty state message mentions confirmed events because, in practice, you'll use this module once a booking is moving toward execution after, quote, deposit and contract, but the list will populate as soon as you have future events in the system. Click Open Ops, or from any event detail page, click Day of Operations at the bottom. You land on 3 tabs: Run Sheet, Crew, and Prep List. The Run Sheet is your time checklist for event day. If it's empty, simply click Generate Default Run Sheet to instantly create 6 standard milestone tasks, from kitchen prep to teardown, automatically scheduled around your event time. As your team completes tasks, check them off to turn the indicators green, which automatically updates the overall event status. You can also click Add Task anytime to log custom items like sound checks or VIP table setups with specific owners and times. The Crew tab is where you assign staff to your event. To see your team here, first head over to the HR module from the sidebar and click Add Employee. Simply fill in their name, department, and designation, then hit Save. Now, when you return to your Events Crew tab, the staff dropdown will instantly refresh with your new employee. Just select their name, assign their role, like server or chef, set their shift timings, and click Assign Shift to lock them into the event calendar and enable day of attendance tracking. The prep list automatically calculates your event's kitchen requirements by scaling menu recipes directly to your guest count. If a menu isn't selected yet, the system will prompt you to build a quote first. Once active, it displays every ingredient needed, matches it against your current inventory, and highlights any stock shortfalls in amber. On event day, once your kitchen team begins, simply click Deduct from Inventory to instantly consume those quantities and keep your stock levels perfectly accurate. Back on the main operations page, click Staff Schedule in the top right. This opens a month calendar showing crew shifts across all events, not just one. Each block shows the staff member's name and role, color-coded: red for chef, blue for server, purple for bartender, and so on. Navigate months with Prev and Next. Click any shift to jump straight to that event's operations page. This is how a general manager sees the whole team's workload, who's working where and when, without opening events one by one. Open Invoices from the sidebar. This is your finance hub. Every bill you send to a client, whether it comes from an event booking or you create it by hand. The subtitle shows whether Stripe Online payments are connected. When Stripe is enabled, clients can pay by card directly from the invoice. At the top, you have three actions: export for accounting, export all as CSV, and new invoice for a standalone bill. If the list is empty, that's normal until you either create a manual invoice or generate invoices from an approved event quote. Each invoice card shows the invoice number, customer name, milestone, like deposit or final balance, due date, status badge, and total amount. If something is still owed, you'll see the remaining balance underneath. Status moves from draft to sent, then paid or overdue if the due date passes. Click any card to open the full invoice. At the top, invoice number, linked event or customer name, and current status. Use Preview PDF to see the branded invoice before sending, or download PDF to save or share it. If the invoice is still a draft, click Send Invoice. VenueOps emails it to the client and marks it Sent. The invoice details section shows milestone, total amount, due date, balance due, and client contact info. Under Collect Payment, you have two options. If Stripe is connected, click Pay with Stripe for card checkout, great for deposits on the spot. Or use Record Manual Payment for cash, bank transfer, or check. The system updates the balance and status automatically. Payment history lists every payment with date, method, and amount. If this invoice came from an event, View Event takes you back to the full booking, quote, Ops, everything linked together. Open documents from the sidebar. This is your central file cabinet. Contracts, NOCs, receipts, employee files, and event attachments, all in one secure place for your venue. At the top, you'll see file storage usage, how much space your tenant has used out of the plan limit. Click Upload, pick any file, and VenueOps stores it and adds it to your library. If the page is empty, that's normal until you upload your first document. Use Search to find files by name. Folder badges show how documents are organized as your library grows. Each card displays the file name, document type, version, last updated date, and folder. Click Preview/Download to open the file in a new tab. Documents does not replace quote or invoice PDFs. Those are generated automatically from events and invoices. This page is for everything else you need on file: signed contracts, permits, vendor receipts, staff paperwork. Upload once, find it any time. Open Activity from the sidebar. This is your activity log, a complete audit trail of everything that happens in your workspace. The subtitle says it clearly: every important action is recorded automatically. You don't add anything here. The system logs it as your team works. The table shows 5 columns: time, when it happened; action, what was done, like create, update, send, or delete; module, which part of the app, such as invoices, bookings, HR, or documents; entity, what record was affected with a short ID; and user, who performed it, or system for automated actions. As your team creates invoices, records payments, updates employees, uploads documents, or assigns crew shifts, those actions appear here in real time. If the page is empty, that's normal on a fresh account. Start using the app and entries will show up. Use Export in the top right to download the log as CSV for compliance, accounting, or internal review. Think of activity as your security camera for business operations: who did what, when, and on which record. No spreadsheets, no manual logging. It runs quietly in the background so owners and managers always have accountability. Open menus from the sidebar. This is the menu engine, your catering catalog and pricing system. 4 cards show the full flow from individual dishes to client quotes. Click menu items to build your dish catalog. Start with Add Category, Pakistani, BBQ, desserts, and so on. Then add item with name, category, photo, sell price, and description. Each item card shows the photo, dish name, category badge, sell price, and food cost if a recipe is linked. Click a card to open details, edit allergens and description, then build the recipe BOM, add ingredients from inventory, set yield and prep time. Save the recipe and VenueOps calculates cost per portion, margin, and profit automatically. This is how you know if a dish is actually profitable. Click menu packages for guest-priced bundles, economy wedding, premium corporate, VIP BBQ, and similar. Each package card shows the name, price per guest, minimum guests, how many items are included and how many courses, appetizer, main, dessert, and more. Open a package to add menu items by course and build the full menu for a quote. Click Guest Slab Pricing to set volume discounts. For example, 1 to 300 guests at $35, 301 to 600 at $32, 601 plus at $30. Pick a package, set your tiers, and save. When guest count changes in the quote builder, the right price applies automatically, no manual recalculation. The last card links to events, where quotes are built. Pick an event, choose a menu package, add venue fee and add-ons, and VenueOps calculates the total on the server using your packages and slab tiers. Menu Engine feeds the quote. You don't type prices by hand. Open discounts from the sidebar. This is where you set up promo codes and discount rules that your sales team applies when building quotes. No manual math, no guessing. Click New Rule to create one. Give it a name like Early Booking 10% and an optional promo code like EARLY10. Choose the type, percentage off the total, a flat dollar amount, or per guest savings. Set the value and optionally a minimum guest count so the discount only applies on larger events. Hit Create Rule. Each discount card shows the rule name, promo code, active or inactive status, the discount value, minimum guests if set, how many times it's been used, and an expiry date if configured. Toggle deactivate or activate any time. Inactive rules won't appear in the quote builder. Discounts don't change prices on their own. When your team builds a quote on an event, they pick an active discount from the drop-down or enter a manual amount, and VenueOps calculates the final total on the server. One place to manage promotions, consistent pricing every quote. Open inventory from the sidebar. This is where you track ingredients and supplies, chicken, rice, spices, disposables, everything your kitchen needs for events. At the top, 3 stat cards give you a quick read: total items, low stock alerts, and total inventory value. Use low stock to filter items that have hit their reorder point. Export downloads the list for purchasing or accounting. Click Add Item to create a new ingredient. SKU, name, unit, par level, reorder point, standard cost, and storage location like walk-in cooler. The table shows each item's SKU, name, on-hand quantity, par and reorder levels, standard cost, and status. OK, below par or low stock. Click any SKU to open the detail page. On the detail page, you see current stock on hand, par level, reorder point, cost, and how many menu recipes use this ingredient. Under record movement, log stock changes. Receive when goods arrive, consume when used, waste for spoilage, or adjust for corrections. Every movement is saved in movement history, with date, type, quantity, and linked event if it came from day of operations. Inventory connects to the rest of VenueOps. Add ingredients here, link them in menu item recipes for food costing, and operations prep lists flag shortfalls before event day. One stock system, from purchase to plate. Open vendors from the sidebar. This is your supplier directory, who you buy ingredients, decor, and supplies from, with pricing and purchase history in one place. Click Add Vendor to register a supplier. Company name, contact person, phone, email, payment terms like net 30, and lead time in days so you know how far ahead to order. Export downloads your vendor list anytime. Each vendor card shows the company name, active or inactive status, contact name, how many catalog items they supply, how many purchase orders you've placed, and payment terms. Click a card to open the full profile. On the vendor detail page, you'll see contact info, payment terms, lead time, and a rating. The catalog section lists what this vendor sells, item name, unit price, and unit. Add catalog items here and optionally link to inventory so purchases update stock automatically. Click Create PO to raise a purchase order straight from this vendor. Recent purchase orders shows past POs with status, line count, total, and date. Click any to open the full order. Vendors connect inventory to procurement. You track stock inside, manage suppliers here, and order when levels run low. Open procurement from the sidebar. This is where you manage purchase orders, ordering from vendors, tracking delivery, and receiving stock into inventory. The main table lists every PO, vendor name, status, number of line items, total amount, expected delivery date, and created date. Click a vendor name to open the full order, click New PO to create one, or start from a vendor profile with Create PO. The vendor is pre-selected. On New Purchase Order, pick your vendor, set an expected delivery date, and add notes. Under line items, select an inventory item. Description, unit, and price fill in automatically, or enter a custom line. Set quantity and unit price, add more lines if needed, and review the total. Click Create PO. It starts as draft. On the PO detail page, move the order through its life cycle. Draft to sent to confirmed, to partial received to invoiced. Use the status buttons at the top. For example, mark sent when you email the vendor, confirmed when they accept. When goods arrive, enter the receive quantity on each line and click Receive into Inventory. Stock updates automatically in inventory, no double entry. Procurement closes the loop. Vendors supply you, procurement orders from them. Inventory tracks what's on hand. Open messages from the sidebar. This is your communication control center. Every SMS, WhatsApp, and email your venue sends to clients, whether automated or manual. The subtitle explains the setup. SMS and WhatsApp go through Twilio. Email goes through SMTP. If credentials aren't configured yet in Settings Arrow integrations, messages still work in simulated mode. You can test templates and see logs, but nothing is delivered until Twilio and SMTP are connected. Messages serves three purposes: automated notifications when something happens in the app, templates you customize with your branding, and manual outreach from lead conversations. Manage Templates opens your full template library. Seed Templates loads VenueOps default templates, booking confirmation, quote sent, payment received, event reminders, and more on first setup. Refresh Templates updates existing templates with the latest designs from the platform. Process Queue runs any pending notification jobs waiting to be sent. Before going live, test any template. Pick a channel, email, WhatsApp, or SMS. Choose a template from the drop-down. Only templates for that channel appear. Enter a phone number or email address, then click Send Test. VenueOps renders the template with sample data, client name, event date, venue, so you see exactly what the customer receives. For email, it uses your tenant SMTP from Settings or Platform Email if you haven't configured your own. Every message sent or simulated appears here: template name, recipient, timestamp, and status, sent, delivered, simulated, or failed. Click any log to open full detail: channel direction from / to addresses, template slug, external ID from Twilio, error message if it failed, and the full message body, HTML preview for emails, plain text for SMS. These are automated messages queued by the system, not manual sends. When a lead is created, a quote is sent, a booking is confirmed, an invoice is generated, or a payment is received, VenueOps creates a notification job. Each job shows the type: quote sent, booking confirmation, payment due, and so on, status pending, processing, completed, or failed, plus recipient and timestamp. Click a job to see attempts, scheduled time, process time, and the full payload, the data used to fill the template. If jobs are stuck on pending, click Process Queue on the main page to send them. Click Manage Templates to open the template library. Filter by all, SMS, WhatsApp, or email. The table shows each template's name, slug, the system identifier like quote underscore sent or booking underscore confirmation, channel, active/off status, a text preview, last updated, and actions. Click View for a full preview, branded HTML for email, plain text for SMS and WhatsApp. Click Edit to customize the template. Built-in template types include booking, confirmation, created, cancellation, sales, new inquiry, lead created, quote, sent finance, invoice generated, invoice sent, payment received, payment due, reminders, 7-day and 1-day event reminders, HR, leave approval, payroll, employee. Invite these fire automatically when the related action happens in VenueOps, no manual step needed. If jobs are stuck on pending, click Process Queue on the main page to send them. The editor changes by channel. Email templates offer two modes. HTML source is for developers. Edit raw HTML and insert merge tags like first name, event date, venue name, quote total with one click. Visual editor is drag and drop for non-technical users. You edit the body only. VenueOps adds the email document wrapper on save. Click Save Template when done. SMS and WhatsApp templates are plain text. Write your message, click Merge Tags to insert dynamic fields, and save. Keep SMS short. WhatsApp can be slightly longer. Merge tags are replaced with real data at send time, client name, event details, quote amount, invoice number, payment link, and your venue name. Open support from the sidebar. This page is for talking to the VenueOps platform team, billing bugs, setup help, feature questions. It is not for messaging your venue's customers. That's the Messages module and Lead Chat. At the top, you may see platform announcements, maintenance windows, new features, or plan updates. Read them and click Dismiss when done. They won't show again. To get help, use New Ticket, enter a subject and message, then Submit Ticket. Your request goes straight to VenueOps support with your account linked automatically. Under your tickets, every request you've opened is listed with subject, message count, and status, open in progress, waiting, resolved, or closed. Click any ticket to open the full conversation. On the ticket page, you see the full thread. Your messages show your name. VenueOps support replies are highlighted in blue. Add a reply at the bottom and click Send Reply to continue the conversation. When status is closed, the thread is read only. Use support when you need help running VenueOps, integration issues, account problems, or how-to questions. Use messages when your clients need booking confirmations, quotes, and reminders. Open reports from the sidebar. This is your business performance dashboard, revenue, sales conversion, and exportable data in one place. No spreadsheets needed. Numbers come straight from invoices, leads, bookings, and quotes in VenueOps. At the top, 4 stat cards give you the big picture. Total revenue, all payments collected across invoices outstanding, what clients still owe conversion rate, percentage of leads marked 1 versus total leads, quote pipeline, combined value of all quotes in the system. Below that is revenue detail, a full invoice table with invoice number, linked event, client name, total amount, amount paid, status, and due date. Use this to see who is paid, who is overdue, and which events drive revenue. At the top right, export your data anytime. Revenue report as CSV or email, plus quick downloads for all invoices, all leads, and all bookings. Useful for accounting, sales review, or sharing with your team. Open usage and billing from the sidebar. This page shows how much of your plan allowance you've used for messaging and AI, so you always know what's left before you hit limits. At the top, 4 stat cards, or 3 if AI isn't on your plan, SMS, sent this month, remaining, and total limit WhatsApp, same breakdown email, same breakdown AI tokens, used for AI features like lead scoring and follow-up drafts. If your plan includes AI, limits come from your subscription plan. Every SMS, WhatsApp message, email, and AI call through VenueOps counts here. Automated notifications, lead outreach, and campaigns. The monthly usage chart compares SMS, WhatsApp, email, and AI across past months so you can spot trends. Monthly usage records list each month with exact counts per channel. Recent message log shows the last messages sent, channel, template, recipient, status, and preview. Click any log for full detail, body, timestamps, and errors if delivery failed. For your VenueOps subscription, plan upgrade, Stripe payment, and invoices, go to Settings, Arrow Subscription, and Billing. This page is for usage tracking. Settings is for plan payments. Know your limits before you reach them. No surprise overages, full transparency on every message your venue sends. Open HR from the sidebar. This is where you manage your venue team, kitchen staff, servers, sales reps, and operations crew, all in one place. It connects directly to operations when you assign crew shifts on event day. 5 tabs cover the full employee lifecycle. Employees, Add team members with name, email, department, designation, and salary. Your team list shows everyone with their status. Click any employee to open their full profile. Export the roster anytime from the top. Attendance. See today's attendance for every employee. Click check-in when they arrive, check out when they leave. Once both are done, the shift shows as ended. Simple day of tracking for managers. Leave. View all leave requests with type and dates. Pending requests can be approved or rejected with one click. Payroll. See payroll records with each employee's net pay. Historical salary runs appear here as you process payroll. Commissions. Track sales commissions for your team. Summary cards show pending, approved, and paid totals. In the ledger, approve pending commissions, then mark paid when dispersed. Commissions appear automatically when bookings close and commission rules apply. HR is your internal people hub. Hire the team, track their time, approve leave, run payroll, and reward sales, while the same staff appear in operations for event day scheduling. Open settings from the sidebar or the gear icon in the header. This is your workspace control center: business profile, payments, messaging, subscription, and team access. Workspace. Set your business name, time zone, and currency. Currency applies everywhere: quotes, invoices, public booking pages, and Stripe checkout. Quick links go to branding, integrations, and roles. Integrations, on this page, connect Stripe for client payments, Twilio for SMS and WhatsApp, and SMTP for email from your own domain. Leave SMTP blank to use VenueOps platform email. Save once. Webhooks configure automatically for Twilio. Subscription and billing. See your current plan and status. Upgrade via Stripe or pay by bank transfer, cash, or check. Manage billing in Stripe opens the customer portal. VenueOps invoices for your SaaS subscription appear here too. Team. Link to invite users and manage access. Click Manage Team for the full team page. Separate from payment/messaging setup, this page is for marketing and lead capture. OpenAI, API key for AI campaign copy and lead follow-up drafts. MailChimp, API key, server prefix, audience list, from name, reply to, sync contacts, and send campaigns. Meta and Google Ads. Webhook secret, Meta Verify token, page access token, Google Ads customer ID. Copy the Meta and Google webhook URLs shown at the bottom into your ad platforms. New leads flow into VenueOps, automatically save when done. Connect this before running campaigns. Control who can do what beyond built-in roles like sales, operations, or accountant. Click New Role, name it, and tick permissions: leads, bookings, invoices, reports, HR, and more. Each role card shows assigned users and permission badges. Edit or delete anytime. Assign custom roles to team members on the team page. White label branding for your public site and customer portal. Upload your logo, set primary and accent colors, and see a live preview. Add a custom domain, point DNS to VenueOps so clients see your brand, not ours. Check Hide, powered by VenueOps, on higher plans. Save your public venue pages and customer portal update instantly. Manage who has access to your VenueOps workspace. Click Invite Member. Enter name, email, temporary password, and role: sales, operations, kitchen manager, accountant, and others. They can sign in immediately. The members list shows everyone: email, assigned leads count, role dropdown, and deactivate shock reactivate. Change a role anytime from the dropdown. Access updates instantly. VenueOps is a multi-tenant SaaS product. Every marquee, banquet hall, or catering company that signs up gets its own tenant workspace, with its own leads, bookings, menus, and invoices. That's what you see on the normal tenant dashboard at /dashboard. The platform admin at /platform is different. This is the super admin control panel. For you, the platform owner, not for Venue customers. Only users with the super_admin role can access it. Everyone else is redirected to their tenant dashboard. Why is it necessary? Without platform admin, you'd have no central place to see how many venues are on your platform and which plan they're on. track MRR, ARR, and churn across all tenants. Manage SaaS billing, subscriptions, invoices, upgrades. Configure packages and pricing for starter, professional, enterprise monitor. Messaging usage, SMS, email, WhatsApp, platform-wide. Handle support tickets from tenants. Control white label branding and the marketing landing page. Manage system settings, integrations, defaults, platform-wide config. Think of it this way: tenant dashboard equals one venue runs their business. Platform admin equals you run the VenueOps business and all venues on it. The first screen is platform overview, your daily health check. 6 KPI cards show MRR, ARR, active tenants, trialing accounts, churned customers, and total platform revenue. These tell you at a glance whether the business is growing and whether trials are converting. Below that, the tenants table lists every venue on the platform: name, plan, subscription status, MRR, user count, events created, and join date. This is your customer list: who's active, who's on trial, and how much each account is worth. From Platform Admin, Open Tenants. This is your full list of every venue operator on VenueOps. Each marquee, banquet hall, or catering company that signed up gets its own isolated account here. The header shows the total count, for example, 12 venue operators on the platform. If no one has signed up yet, you'll see an empty state. Accounts appear automatically when venues register. Each tenant card is a snapshot of that customer. You'll see the business name, their URL slug, plan badge, starter, pro, or enterprise, and subscription status, active, trialing, past due, or canceled. The card also shows 4 usage numbers: users, venues, leads, and events, so you can tell at a glance who is actively using the product and who signed up but never got started. Suspended accounts show a red suspended badge. Click any card to open full management. On the tenant detail page, you get complete control. 4 stat cards show users, leads, events, and venues for this account. Under subscription, you see their status and MRR, and you can switch their plan to starter, pro, or enterprise with one click. Prices come from the packages module. The users section lists everyone in their workspace. Click Add User to create an account for them, or Manage All to see users platform-wide. Under SaaS billing, click Generate SaaS Invoice to bill this tenant for their subscription. At the bottom, Suspend Tenant blocks their access if they don't pay or violate terms. Click Reactivate to restore them. Impersonate Owner logs you into their dashboard as their owner so you can troubleshoot issues or help with setup without asking for their password. Tenants is where you manage every customer on your platform. See who's active, change plans, bill them, add their team, suspend bad accounts, and jump into their workspace when they need help. From Platform Admin, Open Users. This is a cross-tenant view of everyone on VenueOps. Every person who can log into any venue workspace, not just one tenant. While tenants shows venue businesses, users shows the actual people behind them: owners, sales reps, accountants, and managers. Click Add User to create an account for any tenant without them doing it themselves. Pick the tenant, choose a role: tenant owner, sales, event manager, accountant, and others, then enter name, email, and password. They can sign in immediately. Useful for onboarding new venues or fixing access when someone is locked out. Use search to find anyone by name or email across the whole platform. The tenant filter narrows the list to one venue, handy when a specific customer calls for support. The table shows 4 columns: user, name and email; tenant, which venue they belong to, clickable to open that tenant's detail page; role, what they can access in the app; and joined, when the account was created. Users gives you one place to see every login on your platform, find anyone fast, and create accounts when venues need help getting started. From Platform Admin, Open Packages. This is where you define what you sell on VenueOps, the subscription plans every venue signs up for. Starter, Pro, Enterprise, names, prices, limits, and features all live here. When you change a package, it updates what tenants see on the pricing page, what they pay in Settings Arrow subscription, and the MRR shown when you switch a tenant's plan on the tenants page. Each package card shows the plan name, slug, monthly price, linked plan type, starter, pro, or enterprise, and badges for active, custom, or AI enabled. Click Edit Package on any card to open the full editor. In the editor, you set monthly and yearly prices, sort order for the pricing page and plan limits, max venues, users, SMS, emails, and WhatsApp per month, plus storage in gigabytes. These limits feed directly into each tenant's usage and billing page. When they hit the cap, messaging stops until they upgrade. Toggle include AI features to enable AI on a plan, then set included AI tokens per month and an overage rate per 1,000 tokens for lead scoring, campaign copy, and follow-up drafts. Click New Custom Package to create a bespoke plan for a large client, a custom slug, no fixed starter/pro/enterprise link, and your own pricing and limits. Packages is your pricing engine. Set it once here. Every sign-up, upgrade, usage limit, and revenue number across the platform follows from these plans. From Platform Admin, open SaaS Billing. This is where you bill venues for using VenueOps, your subscription revenue, separate from the invoices tenants send to their clients inside their dashboard. Click Generate Invoice to create a bill for any tenant. Pick the tenant, set a due date and description, for example, VenueOps Pro, March 2026. Amount defaults to their MRR from their current plan, override it if needed. Use Plan Override to bill Starter, Pro, or Enterprise explicitly. Click Generate and Send. The invoice is created and marked Sent. The tenant sees it under Settings, Arrow Subscription, and Billing in their workspace. The main table lists every SaaS invoice, invoice number, tenant name, clickable to their detail page, plan, amount, due date, status, draft, sent, paid, or void, and payment method once recorded. Filter by tenant to see one venue's billing history. When a tenant pays offline, bank transfer, cash, or check, click Record Payment on a sent invoice, enter the method, reference number, and notes, then confirm payment. The invoice moves to paid and their subscription activates automatically. Stripe payments can be recorded the same way when card checkout completes. You can also generate invoices from any tenant detail page under SaaS Billing. Packages sets the prices, tenants shows who's on which plan, and SaaS Billing is where money is collected and tracked. VenueOps has 2 levels of integrations, and they serve different purposes. Platform Admin Integrations /platform/integrations are yours as the VenueOps owner. These are the master accounts, Twilio, SMTP, and OpenAI, that power the whole platform. When a tenant has not added their own keys, messages, and AI run through your accounts, usage still counts against that tenant's plan quota, which you track on messaging usage. Think of this as the default engine for every venue on your platform. Tenant integrations live in settings and belong to each venue. They have 2 parts. On the main settings page, Stripe for collecting payments from their clients, plus optional Twilio and SMTP overrides so they can send SMS, WhatsApp, and email from their own numbers and domain. On Settings Arrow Integrations, Marketing, OpenAI, MailChimp, MetaLead Ads, and Google Ads for campaigns, AI copy, and automatic lead capture into their CRM. Simple rule: platform integrations equals your fallback for all tenants. Tenant integrations equals each venue's own tools for their business. Tenant keys always win. If a venue adds their own Twilio or SMTP, their messages use their account, not yours. Page title is Platform Integrations, with a note that these are master accounts for tenants without their own credentials. Twilio, SMS, and WhatsApp. Add your platform account SID, auth token, SMS phone number, and WhatsApp number. When a tenant hasn't configured Twilio in their settings, booking confirmations, quote emails, and lead SMS go out from this account. Their usage still appears on usage and billing and counts against their package limits. OpenAI, AI features. Add your platform API key. Powers AI for tenants who haven't added their own key. Lead scoring, follow-up drafts, and campaign copy. Tenants on AI-enabled plans draw from their token allowance, SMTP, transactional email. Configure your platform email server, host, port, username, password, from email, from name, and reply to. Tenants without their own SMTP get emails from this server, again counting against their email quota. Click Save Integration Settings once. Set this up at launch so new tenants can send messages immediately without configuring anything themselves. Open Platform Admin Arrow Messaging Usage. This page is for you as the platform owner, not for individual venues. It shows how much SMS, email, and WhatsApp is being consumed across all tenants for the current month. At the top, 6 summary cards give you a quick health check, sent and failed counts for each channel. If failed numbers start climbing, something may be wrong with credentials, quotas, or delivery, worth investigating before tenants complain. Below that, estimated Twilio cost translates message volume into a rough dollar figure using standard Twilio rates, SMS around 0.7 of a cent per message, WhatsApp around half a cent. Email shows 0 here because it runs through your SMTP setup, not Twilio. This is a projection, not an invoice, but it helps you understand your real messaging spend when tenants use your platform Twilio account from integrations. The per-tenant table breaks usage down by venue, tenant name, SMS count, email count, WhatsApp count, and estimated cost. So if Sunset Gardens sent 1 SMS and 2 emails this month, you see exactly who used what and what it likely cost you. This ties directly to how you bill tenants. Their package includes message quotas, and this dashboard shows whether they are within limits or driving up your provider bill. In short, integrations is where you connect the pipes. Messaging usage is where you see what is flowing through them, platform-wide per tenant per month. On platform admin support, you see the other side of the same system, all tenant tickets in one place. Each row shows the subject, which tenant raised it, who submitted it with their email when it was last updated, and the current status. Click through to open the thread. Inside a ticket, you can change status, open, in progress, waiting, resolved, or closed, so your team knows what still needs action. Reply as support sends a message straight back to that tenant inside the app. No scattered emails. Everything stays logged in one thread per issue. In short, tenants use support to reach you. You use platform support to manage and respond to all of them from a single inbox. Open Platform Admin White Label. This is where you define how the whole platform looks and reads, not how an individual venue brands their site. The page title is White Label and CMS with a note that nothing is hard-coded. Your product name, colors, and legal links all come from here. Under Platform Identity, set your platform name. This appears on the marketing site, login screen, and outbound emails instead of a fixed VenueOps label. Add a short description for SEO and landing copy. Upload your logo so the admin's sidebar, login, and public pages show your brand. Pick primary and secondary colors. Buttons, links, and accents across the platform follow these. Add terms URL and privacy URL so footers and sign-up flows link to your legal pages, not placeholders. Click Save Branding once. Every new tenant signs into your branded experience by default. Quick difference: platform. White label equals your SaaS product identity, what resellers and tenants see when they use the app. Tenant settings arrow branding equals each venue's own logo, colors, custom domain, and hide powered by on their public booking pages. 2 layers, you brand the platform, they brand their customer-facing site. Open Platform Admin to Landing CMS. This is where you edit the public marketing homepage, the page new visitors see before they sign up. No code, no redeploy. Change the words here, save, and the live site updates. The subtitle says it clearly, edit marketing copy without redeploying code. Banner strip controls the trust line just below the hero. For example, trusted by premium venues across weddings and corporate events. Use it for social proof or a short value statement. Hero section is the first thing people read, the headline and subtitle. This is your main pitch, what the platform does and who it is for. Rewrite it anytime for a new campaign or market. Pricing section lets you edit the section title and subtitle only. The actual plan names, prices, and features come from packages, so you manage pricing in one place and the wording around it here. Call to action is the bottom sign-up block, CTA title, CTA subtitle, and an optional contact email if sales inquiries should go to a specific inbox instead of the default. Click Save Landing Content when done. Refresh the public homepage to see your changes. In one line for the client, White Label sets how the platform looks. Landing CMS sets what it says on the marketing site. Hero, pricing copy, and sign up CTA, all from the admin panel. Open Platform Admin Arrow System. This is your ops dashboard, a quick pulse check that the platform is running correctly. The page title is System Health. You see status cards for the core services behind VenueOps. Database should show OK, meaning PostgreSQL is connected and the app can read and write data. If this fails, nothing else works. Redis shows configured when a Redis URL is set for production-grade caching and background jobs. In development, it may show memory fallback, which is fine for local testing. Queue shows BullMQ ready when Redis is wired up for async jobs. SMS sends email queues reminders. Without Redis, it runs in process, which works for demos but is not ideal at scale. Email tells you how outbound mail is set up. SMTP when you configured SMTP in integrations or environment. Resend if using Resend, or simulated in dev when no provider is connected yet. At the bottom, last check shows when this snapshot was taken. Glance here after deployments or when tenants report delivery issues, before digging into messaging usage or integrations. In short, system is not for daily editing. It is your green light panel, database, queue, and email all healthy before you go live. That brings us to the end of the VenueOps Cloud walkthrough. What you have seen is a complete multi-tenant venue management platform, built to be resold, white-labeled, and run at scale. On the tenant side, each venue runs their entire business from one dashboard: leads and CRM, bookings and calendar, catering and menu packages, quotes and invoices, payments, inventory and vendors, staff and operations, messaging to customers, reports, and full settings with their own branding and integrations. On the platform side, you, as the product owner, control everything above that. Onboard tenants, manage users and subscription packages, bill for SaaS, provide master Twilio and SMTP fallbacks, track messaging usage per tenant, handle support tickets, brand the product as your own, edit the public landing page without code, and monitor system health. The architecture is designed for real business use: strict tenant isolation, server-side pricing, transactional bookings, audit trails, and integrations that tenants can override with their own accounts when they grow. VenueOps is not a spreadsheet with a login screen. It is a launch-ready hospitality SaaS. From the first marketing visit through sign-up and onboarding to running events, collecting deposits, and scaling across multiple venues under your brand. Thank you for watching. We are ready to deploy, onboard your first tenants, and go live.